We are neither nutritionists or medical providers. The topics discussed on this show are from our own research and experiences. Please consult your medical provider before attempting anything discussed on this show. Welcome to another episode of
Sjogren Strong. This is Brian.
And this is Lupe.
And this is your weekly podcast discussing how to live an active and healthy lifestyle despite a diagnosis of Sjogren's.
And today,
we've got a brief episode. I know it's the third in a row, but I think it's going to make sense. Continue listening. For the last 63 weeks, Lupe and I have put out weekly podcast episodes. We've been going strong on Facebook and Instagram.
not so much on Twitter.
Not so much on Twitter. However, we're going to take a little break.
We talked amongst ourselves and we decided we're going to take the next 2 weeks off for the holidays.
And why 2? Because the week after you download this is Christmas Day.
And then the week after that, it's New Year's Day.
And it's not like we're all going to be hungover on New Year's Day. We shouldn't be.
Because we don't drink.
But we really think it's important to take some time and spend with your family and or recharge the batteries. For example, myself. I really want to focus. I hate New Year's resolutions. So what I'm focusing on are goals for 2020. And that's personal development. That's growing my business. And that's growing these shows.
And for me, I want to take a mental break. I don't want to think about Sjogren's.
And that's okay to say.
I mean, for 2 weeks, I've been thinking about Sjogren's week after week, day after day.
For 63 weeks.
And, you know, you kind of get burned out a little bit. So I just want to take the next 2 weeks and I don't want to think about Sjogren's.
And not that we're not going to be thinking about it, because we are obviously going to plan and record and have ready for you an episode on the 8th of January, 2020.
Well, I don't mean, of course I think about it, right? Because I have Sjogren's. But since we've been doing the show, I feel like Sjogren's is on my mind 24/7 because we have to talk about episodes and plan them out. And it's just consuming me. And I need a break from that. So if we decided the holidays would be perfect.
One less thing to listen to on your drive so you can tune into some wonderful Christmas music.
Oh, geez. Every day since Thanksgiving, Christmas music on the radio. Oh, my God.
And if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, and that's cool. But yes, we're going to take a couple of weeks for ourselves. And in the meantime, we're still going to be active on social. So it's not like Lupe's not going to be reachable and or there's no content coming from the Sjogren Strong camp. However, there is a request that we would like to put out via Facebook or Instagram, please not Twitter.
Or even Twitter. You know, we get notifications.
I always forget how to find the private messages.
Okay.
My daughter, I get an email saying your daughter sent you a private message on Twitter and it took me 5 minutes to find it. I wish it just would have been in the email. Then I could have replied to the email.
Okay, then Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, and Twitter.
Oh.
We'll figure it out. I'll go to YouTube. Some 3-year-old will have a video explaining to me how to find it on Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah, I tell my buddy that all the time. But what we would like you to do on the social media platforms and or email, lupe@sjogrenstrong.com, brian@sjogrenstrong.com. Send us an email of something you want to hear next year. There's plenty of you out there. If 20% of you sent us an email of something you wanted to hear, I'm sure we'd come up with at least 15 episodes because some are going to repeat.
At least, yeah.
But whether it's exercise, diet, how to rest better, activities, groups, products you might want to hear about, let us know. We'll be more than happy to do the research, reach out to the product manufacturers, do what we need to do and see if they want to share with you guys. That's who we're doing this for.
Maybe you have recommendations about something that you use or you do that we haven't talked about, because we're learning as we go as well. you could reach out to us, let us know about that, and we'll do the research as well. Try new products.
Definitely. I like being a guinea pig.
I'm your huckleberry.
So rest assured, Sjogren Strong is not going away. We're just taking a couple of weeks off. We're going to come back strong in the year 2020. Does that make you feel old, Lupe?
Absolutely. When I think, 20 years ago, I think it's like the 80s. Nope.
You know what's funny? I distinctly remember coming back from Christmas break in elementary school, 4th grade, and having to write 1980 on my papers up in the top right corner and feeling like, wow, I lived through the 70s, even though I was a baby most of the 70s. But 1980, I remember that in pencil because we couldn't even write in pen yet. But yeah, 2020, right around the corner. Again, taking a couple weeks off. We will be back on the 8th of January with episode 64 of Sjogren Strong.
Wishing everybody happy holidays.
Spend time with the family. Enjoy the loved ones.
Oh, on that note about family, I did want to say this. If spending time with family stresses you out over the holidays, guess what? You don't have to go. Don't do it. Your mental health is more important. Don't stress over it. Stressing causes flares. Stay home and do you.
Yes, don't feel like you have to accept every invitation you receive.
Sometimes you just want to stay home. Sometimes you want to do it. You get an invitation. You're like, okay, I'm going to go. And then a couple of days before that, you start stressing out. I don't want to. You don't feel good. Whatever. Don't do it. It ain't worth it.
So whether you go or you stay at home, just remember this one thing.
Sip constantly and stay hydrated.
Talk to you next year.
Have a good one.